Alright, we got a big one today. I believe, as far as I know, these two are both really good sand diggers, like really good sand picker uppers. So with keeping in mind that both of these guys are very good at picking up sand, this is going to be a pretty interesting battle. I think I know what these guys should get around, but I do not know how they compare to each other in a 2-pass test. So that's what I'm really interested to find out. I have a feeling I know what their 10-pass is going to be, but I'm really wondering what their 2-passes are going to be. So let's get going here. So let's kick things off with the Royal first. Here we go. Alright. I heard sand go in there each pass. I'll weigh the bag, do 8 more passes, and then weigh that, and then I'll come up with the results for this guy. Alright, now it's time for the Sanitaire to have a shine at it, to go at it. Ooh. Hold up a sec. I shall be back with you guys with the Sanitaire's results. So in this little mat, in this sand in the carpet test, there was a couple things that surprised me. First of all, I was so surprised at how very little this Sanitaire SC886 got in its 2-pass test, where this Royal exceeded and made a chart-topping appearance in the 2-pass test. So this Sanitaire is not even my top sand digger anymore. I have just found out that there is something that's even better than my 86 that's better at digging out sand. And could you guess what it is? Yep. This Sanitaire SC899 Type E actually did a better sand pickup performance than my SC886 did. And you know what? If we take a look at underneath these two vacuums, I think I know what it is. So this Vibrogroomer 2, definitely, these are new bristles, by the way. These ones are actually a little old. But this one's Vibrogroomer 2, bristles are brand new, and while these bristles are stiff, I think this one's 4-row Vibrogroomer 1 actually is better. So to sum things up for Sanitaire brush rolls, the Vibrogroomer 1 brush roll is actually worse than the Vibrogroomer 2 at picking up sand when the Vibrogroomer 1 has beater bars. But if you go ahead and modify your Sanitaire SC899, your Sanitaire Vibrogroomer 1 to take out the beater bars and put brush strips and do 4-row brush strips, you're actually going to have a better brush roll than a Vibrogroomer 2 with the VG1. So the VG2 performs better with with only 2 bristles, but the VG1 converted to 4-row brushes, meaning only brushes, no beater bars. The Vibrogroomer 1 is actually better than the Vibrogroomer 2. So it really depends on so your Vibrogroomer 1 performance is really going to depend on whether you have beater bars or brush strips in there. It really depends on that. So to sum that up, so to sum this up, between these 4, these 3, so these 3 are going to be the top of their class. So the class topping for this test, Kirby's, Sanitaire, and Royal, the Royal is going to be the better candidate for sand by far. The Royal clocks in at 168.5 CFM, but it is an absolute monster with sand. So I guess really in this case, the Sanitaire SC899, Kirby Evolier, and Sanitaire, all these guys perform great, but the Royal outperforms. Is probably going to be the Royal Model 1010 is probably going to be my best sand picker upper. So, in terms of sand, you can go ahead and get yourself one of these. The Royal will definitely, the Royal 10 amp or 9 amp series will definitely outperform anything on the market in terms of sand, as far as I know. There might be something better, but as far as in my collection, the Royal Model 1010 is likely to be the best sand digger. So I guess now we gotta clean this up. Now it's time for the cleanup. We're gonna use my 2015 Kirby Evolier 1. Flip the carpet over and then we'll do the underside. Let's do the underside. Bueller. Nope, no sand. So yep, no sand on the floor. There is zero sand on the floor. So give the carpet one last whirl. So, again, quite a bit of shocking, results here and conclusions. But at the end of the day, these guys are still great vacuum cleaners nonetheless. So thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed.